So for this chapter 6 UDL about teams, I decided to take a video just because there's a lot that this chapter encompasses that's all super important, but I thought it'd be easiest to take a video to talk about the one part that really stood out to me the most. Obviously, teams are super important in a school setting because there's teams for everything. There's teams for disciplinary, there's teams for curriculum, there's teams for RTI, anything you can have a team for. Something this chapter does talk about that kind of caught my eye at first was when shouldn't you use a team? And I always kind of just figured everyone had a team. I didn't realize that there were some situations where it's probably best and easiest not to use a team. So that was really cool to read about. And in order to decide if you need a team or not, you need to kind of look at the situation and break it down. There's like 6 questions to ask yourself, and by answering those questions, you'll be able to determine if you need a team or not. But that's kind of a side note. The main part was like a little tiny paragraph throughout the whole entire chapter, but it really caught my eye because it's something that I enjoy. It's something that makes sense to me, and it's the part that says team members have leadership skills. For me, especially at school, like being on the basketball team, being part of the ALPS program, being a captain on the team, and like being looked at as a leader in different scenarios, this stood out because it was stating like just because you're on a team doesn't mean that you like don't have to have team leadership skills. Every person on a team has to have some type of leadership skills because everybody has different gifts and abilities and talents. So I might not know the most about curriculum. So somebody that does know more about curriculum when solving a problem that has to do with curriculum, they're gonna have to step up and lead that talk, that conversation with the whole entire group. So within a team, everybody has to have key qualities that resemble leadership, whether that is taking the role, which is taking initiative, being able to have tough conversations and honest conversations, but also being respectable and humble, not thinking that you know everything and you're above everybody else, but to be able to have those like good conversations and know that it's not just one person on every team that does everything. Every single person on every team you're ever going to be on has to bring their own set of leadership skills because everyone has their own gifts and abilities, and we have to use those skills wisely and to the best of our abilities so that we can come up with solutions and have positive motion going forward and like show positive progress within the school setting.